whatever research you all students and faculty do, it goes and gets dumped into that castle, and from there it doesn't come out. It doesn't get out of that. You can't jump over that castle. It's a classical problem that what happens to the faculty and students research where they leave, it remains there silent. So, what do we do for this purpose? Next slide. So, I am trying to explain here what exactly is the research ecosystem. So, majority of our faculty members do what is called as the quality research or fundamental research, which often leads to very high quality publications. Some of us have sponsored projects which can lead to a publication and some kind of a technology which is in the range of technology readiness level of 1 to 3. If you work with an industry and work on the problem of industry, then you can develop a device, you can develop a technology which would be of the technology readiness level of 2 to 4. And say for example, someone really asks you to develop something and give a project for developing only, don't do research, only do this. Then also we might reach to 3 to 6 technology readiness level. But on the other hand, society or industry, I did not put it on this side, the technology readiness level is required is 8 to 9. So, whatever fundamental research, it comes here and stops. Sponsored research, it comes here and stops. Everything comes here and stops. And doesn't come back to the society, comes out to the society on this side. Because here the technology readiness level required is 8 or 9. Now, what society or industry expects that you give us a complete solution. And that complete solution is we are not able to give, and that is where that case is very, very long. You can see on the first, it's a very big case. Now, we are all trying to reduce that gap and will come closer and reduce that gap. How are we trying to do that gap? We are trying to develop incubation centers, and we have some ideas we are putting into incubation centers. We are taking it to entrepreneurship. From there, we are saying that okay, now if my product is successful or my venture is successful, then it will go to the society. From the other side, we are also establishing what is called as the research parks, and the research parks are nothing but a kind of a place where all the companies can come and stay, and then they can apply a pull on the research which is happening on in the IIT system. Now there is another concept which has come, is technology translation research park. So actually this is not on this side, but it is on the academic side. This technology translation research park is a new concept. Recently IIT Kanpur also got one big project in this direction of 150 crores. We also got along with IIT Kanpur 150 crores. So here we are going to draw technology from the institute and try to convert that technology into useful products and take it to the society. So that is how we are trying to reduce this gap, so big gap into a smaller gap, so that we can quickly transfer our technologies from the institute to outside. The alternative is that you develop an ecosystem in the institute. You develop a holistic ecosystem in the institute such that all these research at various stages can seamlessly transfer to the outside world. Now, many places these things are done, but these things are done in a distributed way, in some way or other. But there is something like a single entity is required which actually takes the potential research and takes it out from the institute and delivers it outside. So there are a lot of issues involved here: patenting, licensing, marketing, industry contact, maintaining, mentoring, transfer of technology, IPs, packaging, simulation, programming, many things are required to actually convert our research into the technology. So I'll give you one example. Okay, next slide. I'll give one example that what other universities in the world are doing and some of our IITs are doing. Say, national scenario, if you take I take two examples of IIT Madras, Research Park and signing at IIT Bombay. Of course, there are similar things happening in IIT Kanpur also. So, if you see in IIT Madras Research Park, which is situated just outside the IIT Madras, it has almost like developed 400 startups. Total investment is about 12,000 crores in this whole case, and more than I think 10,000 jobs have been created because of that. Most of the PhD students from IIT Madras are getting actually the job in this research park because they are the ones who have done research and they are the ones they are going there and they are trying to convert their research into the products, and companies are actually taking them in that. So this is some kind of ecosystem which IIT Madras has developed. Sign in IIT Bombay is also similar type. More than 254 startups have been incubated at IIT Bombay. 300 intellectual properties have been done. Over 80% of the science incubating agencies have survived. As I said, that has survived means your chasm. It has crossed over the chasm. 80% of them have survived. For every 1 rupee invested in science, the startup have raised 190 rupees in the capital. You put 1 rupee, this ecosystem is such that it attracts a lot of money. 190 times more money is generated or attracted, and then this company becomes successful. So 80% of the chance that it is successful. But that 80% does not represent the entire IIT ecosystem's output. It is hardly 1% or 2% output of the entire IIT system comes out into this, and from there 80% goes out. So you can imagine how much is actually invested and how much is the amount of research is not getting converted into the real-life products. Now, a global scenario. Take an example of Stanford Research Park, and you will find that it has almost all the companies in the world have originated from this Stanford Research Park. Latest one is the Tesla. You know that now Tesla is everywhere. These are all the companies, these are all the technologies, these are all the research which has been converted from technology level, readiness level 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever, into 8, 9 and 10, and then it is actually converted. So there is a series of companies which are continuously coming out of this. So what is this translation that Stanford Research Park? The Stanford Research Park is an independent company, and that independent company is closely situated in the perimeters of the Stanford University, and it actually identifies the potential research and actually takes it inside, and then it delivers back to the society. So it does everything whatever is required for that company or for that innovation to get translated into the society. Similarly, ANRF at Singapore is again another such kind of organization, which Singapore being a small country, ANRF is not a part of any one of the universities, but it actually draws technologies from all, like majorly two universities, NTU and NUS. There are two major universities in Singapore. So it draws the technologies, it polishes them, it converts them, everything, and then it puts back into the society as a product. So you can see that there are many ways, many components, many products which have come out, especially the bio-related products. There is something called Biopolis organization. It is nothing but a research park for biotechnology-related research. Your research they will take and they will polish it, convert it, and then they will take it forward. So these are some of the examples and the numbers we are doing somewhere, but abroad it is very well established. You can see that from 90s these Stanford Research Park is there. It is actually developing many companies. Next slide. So how do we go about it? And I am trying to present how we are doing at IIT Indore. That basically, that how do we enhance the experience of the students? How to make them learn the innovation, and how do we encourage them to develop their ideas into the product. So it's a long path. Starts with the first year where we have introduced what is called as the maker space, and here I think TS-101, which is a course which is given to the undergraduate students, and then they here in our case they develop basic devices, most advanced devices in the maker space right in the first semester. In the first semester they learn programming, they learn interfacing, they learn interfacing with the sensors, 3D printing, printed circuit boards, lasers, everything they learn right in the first day of joining the first semester itself. So they are exposed to entire gamut of manufacturing, advanced manufacturing technologies, and there are machines which are very small machines. These are not like big machines. They are all tabletop machines which are at various places. The student can very easily get trained, and so that's the first step of inculcating or putting in their minds. Then there are design thinking, rural immersion to understand the problems of the industry or problems of the society. And then the third year again there is a major project called as the capstone project, where compulsorily these students from at least 2 different departments come together, and professors from at least 2 different departments come together and supervise the project. So it is an interdisciplinary kind of a project. We also teach them what is called as the foundation of entrepreneurship, and where the lot of entrepreneurs come and explain what they have done to succeed, and that's where the students develop a business case study. And like these internships and all that, and then finally there is a program on dual degree that BTech student can stay back for 1 year and do a dual degree in kind of entrepreneurship. Okay, and we also have what is called as the translation research fellowship for the students. So this is a picture of maker space. All the students are working in the maker space. Next slide, please. Next slide. So one of the things which IIT Indore is developing is technologies for future soldier. A future soldier has to survive at various situations, high altitudes and harsh conditions, high temperatures, low temperatures. So there are a lot of technologies which have been developed for this. So now there are 3 ways we are working on it: a Center for Translation Research, a DRDO Cyber Physical System, Technology Translation Research Park, and Deep Tech Research and Discovery Center. So these are the 3 ways. These are the 3 centers in the institute which are actually helping us to convert technology. So this is DRDO Translation Technology Hub, which has developed about 93 technologies. Some of these are ways especially for the medical devices or the healthcare devices, and these are now actually in the market. Many of these are in the market. And this is something which we are trying to develop a deep tech research center at Ujjain, where our technologies in the domain of astrophysics, space science, lasers, electronic-based technology, and these are from 2 to 6, and they are converted into 8 to 9 with the help of a large number of organizations which are outside, in the sense that RFCAD, MPOPA, biotechnology, marketing, and so on and so forth, so that at the end we deliver this technology. So this whole system of conversion we are doing. Just take one for this last day. So variety of things we are trying to do, but this is one important thing which we call it as the 12 degree program in integrated system design, where the students learn various courses in their MTech program, and the 12 degree project itself is a business case study. So they have to develop a venture in 1 year, and that venture can be taken forward to incubation center or entrepreneurship center. While you are doing that, you also get an MTech degree in integrated system design, but you spend time for almost like 2 years from third year to final year. And after that, they can become the entrepreneurs in residence. They can still stay back into the institute. We can make them entrepreneurs in residence, and they still stay back. So you will get a scholarship for doing that. First you will get MTech, then you will get a scholarship for doing that, and then you will go out of the institute by taking the product. So I'll stop here. So these are some of the activities and some of the things which we are doing at IIT.